What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about the Zenvo Aurora Agil. It's a brand new car added with season 8, and it is really nice, like really nice in the hypercar category. All right, let's go. All right, man, here it is, man. There is a couple of things that you can do with customization with this car, and I did not expect that. Actually, it was very unexpected. I thought a car like this, which is sort of like a niche brand, not a big brand, a car that just, you know, it has its own styling, but they added quite a bit of customization. You got 4 different hoods, 8 different bumpers. I mean, look at this. It's kind of, that reminds me of like an F1 wing. That looks cool. You got all kinds of different things. Like, this is just insane. How much farther off the bumper do you need to have your stuff? This is crazy. All right, never mind. I'm getting out of control. It's not that crazy. It is awesome though that they have all kinds of customization here. You got wide bodies, you got all kinds of you know, little splitters and canards. You got different rims. Obviously that's just a new option with season 8. You got different side mirrors, skirts, rear fenders. I mean, the customization is actually pretty good for a car that's this sort of fancy, I guess is the word. I don't know, but it's got some pretty good customization. So anyway, let's get into the performance, because that's the interesting part to me. This car runs very good times. On my test time achieving immortality, it runs a 118,249. So it's pretty good. It's actually really good. That's under 20 is like where you want to be in terms of hypercars. Anything over 20 and you're like, just completely disregard this, don't play it. But anything under 20, you have to kind of take a second look. So on legendary versus rivalry, which is going to be like the, you know, gutter and acceleration type test, that thing runs a 219,041. Again, it's good. It's not the best. The best in the class runs a like a 16. So we're looking at a 19. So okay. But when you combine those times and you do the average to rank it, it's ranked at number 9. It actually ranks a little bit higher than the Agil R on the test times. Now, of course, the test times do not indicate actual grand race performance. Just gives you an idea of what the car is capable of on those 2 courses, and then what you have to do is take it out and drive it in the grand races. Hypercar is one of those categories where the test times don't really show a very accurate picture of what the car is capable of in the grand races. Like, I can sit here and just go over these test courses over and over and over again with the Agil R, but if I don't have the skill to drive that car to its full potential on the course, which I don't think I do, then other cars are going to perform better because it more suits my driving style, especially on a course like Achieving Immortality, which doesn't really have a lot of skillful turns in it. It's much more about pace, NOS management, that type of thing. And sometimes cars shine over other cars, and that doesn't really indicate what the car's capable of in the grand races. So just so full disclosure there, the test times are not like this is the rank of the cars in hypercar. That being said, the top speed in Slipstream is 304, and that's pretty good, but it doesn't really have the same top speed as like the highest top speed cars in the class, like the Noble M500, which goes like 306 or 7. I can't remember. I think it, like, you know, alternates between 306 and 7, depending on if you have drag bump and all that. Anyway, the car feels great to drive. It's got 1.5 lateral G, which is actually really good, but it doesn't really compare to the Agil R. So in terms of like the meta situation, I think this car is absolutely viable in the grand races at this time, but I don't think it's going to take over the meta. There's a reason to be excited about this car. It definitely performs well, but it's just not quite there yet in terms of, like, you know, really surpassing the Agil R. And I don't know that anything really will, with the way that that car handles, the way that car accelerates. It's just, it's tough to beat. Anything with corners, the Agil R is going to be the king. So anyways, with that said, here are the pro settings for the car, and then we'll get out for a grand race. All right, here we go, man. The Zenvo is up first. And I've got the F50 and of course my RB14 with the log wheels, man. Those are the meta. All right, here we go. Come on, Zenvo. For a second there, I thought it was no collisions. I was like, I'm gonna go through this guy and see what happens. Oh, never let off the gas in the grass, dude. Never let off the gas in the grass. All right, Zenvo, let's get it. Everybody in the grass over there. It's weird. Knew he was going to come back over and hit me. Couldn't have hit anyone else. Just me. I don't want to be on the outside of this guy. Got to hit the gutter for that one if you're going too fast. Same with this one. I was able to slow it down with a gear shift. Sorry, Meeks. Went a little wide on that one. The car is very light, it seems. Like, in terms of the game's physics, the car wants to lift a little. Oh, overshot it. Oh, don't lose the Meeks. Let's go. All right, we're doing okay. See, that section for the Agera R is just full throttle. Same with this. You can kind of like let off a little bit, but you can really rip through here. And that's just showing me the difference between this car and the top of the class. This car, you kind of have to baby. It feels like it wants to lift quite a bit. So in that small section, I was able to... Oh, a little bit of wall. Don't worry about that. We're not going to worry about that too much. We're going to give up this lead here. All right, here we go. Scott is almost within slipstream. We just got to try to beat him on these couple of corners here. And just put some distance here. We're going to be nice and smooth with the NOS. Anyway, the Zenvo, you can tell, it just wants to lift a little bit. Oh, what? 2 walls. Oh my God, I just want Scott to come back into the game here. Here he is, slipstream. Wow. I'm trying to talk and race at the same time. It's not working out too well for me. I really need to concentrate here. Let's concentrate heavy. And let's try to establish a little bit of a gap here once we get past this turn here. Okay. Scott wants to make the pass. Let's go, dude. We're just going to stick behind, hang out, save NOS. This is where you blasted, Scott. All right. I said we're going to stick behind. I lied. I definitely lied. Immediately makes a pass. Stick behind. Immediately makes a pass. Almost lost it on that turn. I am very... I'm driving so bad right now. So bad. It's all right. We're going to catch up to Big Tim. Big Tim with the shortcut. Didn't hurt him. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Mr. Scott. All right. Okay. This is the last stint, so I'm going to have to really rip here. Let's just be patient and wait for a mistake. There it was. Controller for this one. Now we have track position. Concentrate on the corners. All right, don't lose it here. Scott's still in slip, so we're not gonna try to use too much NOS to get away. Scott's making me work here. I appreciate him not trying to hit me though. That's so nice. I can hear Scott into the wall a little bit there. This is a tough shortcut. Let's see if I can get it without dying. I made it. Oh my goodness. Not only did I make it, but I broke slip a little bit. Right at the end there. And we're up to top speed. No slipstream. Let's go, baby. Scott and Big Tim. GG's, man. You guys were pushing me a little bit. I was the very beginning of that. I'm literally speechless right now because I was driving so bad. I drove so bad. Anyways, just like kind of like what I expected. The Aurora is it's there. It's quick. It's got some good speed to it. but that lack of lateral G really is apparent when it comes to some of those turns. You could see it. I had to slow down quite a bit on a lot of those turns, whereas with the Agera, I would have just ripped through there. And so I think that although the car is viable and I think most people can use it, I think that it's just not there. It's just not there in terms of the lateral G. I'm waiting for IVT. Please, vehicle team at IVT, listen to me. Give another car the same sort of lateral G handling profile as the Agera, and we will have a competition. I'm serious. Like, we will have car options in Hypered, but right now it's just the Agera, and it is what it is. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. I will catch you on the next one. Trigger out.